Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to start a new Let's Play on a game called Final Factory. There's a new update out. It's a big update called the Overdrive update. This comes out September 2nd, 2024, and it introduces some new components for our factory that simplify logistics. The early game has been kind of streamlined and there's just been a bunch of polish poured into the game. We'll go over some of the changes as we get into it. Let's start a new game. I'm going to use Glidercat for my game seed. In case you want to follow along, and we'll set the tutorial to normal and we'll jump on in.
Welcome, traveler. You have been sent to these deep reaches of the cosmos to grow. Through a dark leviathan, you have come, and you must consume all there is in this space to find your way through another. You are many, and you will be more.
Indeed, we will. Let's go through. There's going to be some tutorial stuff. We'll go through that. And then we'll get into some larger objectives and talk about how we want to go about kind of conquering this world here. So WASD to move. Boom. Do that. We get a free research point. Mine bauxite ore to build a starter fleet. If we look over here, we're put right next to a big bauxite asteroid. Just going to right click, use my mining laser here, gather some of this up. We're going to need a bunch actually. One of the first things the tutorial is going to guide us through is automating the mining of this bauxite. I'm just going to grab a few batches of this because I know we're going to need it for handcrafting. It says craft 4 bats to prepare for combat. We'll jump into the crafting menu. The last tab is combat ships. I'm just going to right click to get 5 bats. We have a fleet size of 10 if you look at the top left of the screen. So while those guys are spawning in, our little bats, there's 2 of them already. I'm going to mine some more of this bauxite because I know we're going to need it. The ore is not infinite. You can see over on the right side of the screen how much we have left in this big asteroid, like 120,000. All right, use your frenzy ability. When you have 4 bats in your fleet, you can use the frenzy ability. So that's the V key, or there's a hotbar button here. Boom. That'll send off 4 at a time to a particular location. It does have a cooldown. All right, try using your afterburner. That's just the space bar. Boom, gives us a little bit of a boost. We're going to be able to upgrade that and a whole bunch more things about our ship and our fleet as we play on. So right now that little boost isn't much, but it's something. Now it says try using your plasma bolt ability. Even if you lose your fleet, you are not defenseless. So C for that, and then just primary click. That gives us another weapon. There's no ammunition to stock. Just endless ammo. Kind of low powered early on. Again, it's something we can upgrade as we play. Okay, build a construction bot. In order to place structures, you need a construction bot. Open the crafting menu, blah, blah, blah. So if we go to the crafting menu, working ships tab, there's our little construction bot. Let's get one of those. Bauxite while that guy gets built. There you go. So he just spawned out. You can kind of see him right there. All right, place your first mining structure near the bauxite asteroid. Follow the arrow to fly near the bauxite asteroid. Open the crafting panel. Craft and place the mining structure near the asteroid. All right, let's go into crafting. They're highlighting what we need. Let's do mining station. I'm going to grab 3 of those because I know we're going to need them. We'll wait for those to craft up. I'm going to grab more of this bauxite, and I'm actually going to fly over to this asteroid, the iron one, get a little bit of this too while stuff is crafting. Just so we have some of this on hand for handcrafting the stuff we want to build. All right, let's go back over to the bauxite. And they want us to place the mining structure. Let's do it over on this side. Take that. Whoops. Crafted another. Let's take this and put it on the hotbar. And then set this up somewhere over here. That's red. That's green. 1, 2. Boom. All right. Attach a solar panel to your mining structure to power the space station. All right. Let's craft up some of those. Craft up 10 or queue up 10 of those to be crafted. They are automatically put on the hotbar for us. So let's plunk one of those down. They craft miner bots and add them to a mining structure. Fly near your mining structure, open the crafting panel, find and craft miner bots. All right. Working ships. There they are. Let's do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of these mining stations can only house 4. If we click on it, you'll see the pop-up capacity 0 out of 4. As they're crafted on my ship, they're automatically deployed to the mining station since we happen to be close by to it. And these little mining bots, they're going to mine, obviously, and bring the ore back to the mining station's inventory, but they will not live for very long. These will do a certain amount of mining, and then they will die off and need to be replaced. And they need to be continuously replaced. That's something we're going to end up automating. Okay, attach connector to the mining station. Let's do it. Here's our connectors. Let's craft a bunch of those. I'll queue up 15. They're already on the hotbar. I'm going to build a little bit of structure here, more than what we need to for the tutorial. I'm going to build a few of these cargo holds. While those are building, I'm going to grab some of this asteroid, which is silica. It's for handcrafting purposes. I'm just waiting for our little production or our crafting queue down there in the bottom left to clear up. Or at least until we get our first little cargo box. All right, I think that's good enough. Put a couple connectors here. Now I'm going to put a cargo box. I'm going to put a couple more connectors. This is just my own personal style. You'll see why I'm doing this in a little bit. We're getting indications that we don't have enough power, so I'm going to throw another solar panel down on this station. Now it says, print low-density structures from an atomic printer. Craft and place the atomic printer so it's receiving ore, and then select low-density structures. So atomic printer is right here. I'm going to build 2 of those. Grab something. Now we can grab bauxite right from that guy's inventory. I might grab a little bit more iron here. Or crafting things. I'm building some extra components along the way that I know we're going to need. That's why I'm queuing up these extra resources while we're crafting things. All right, let's go throw the atomic printer down. Oh yeah, we got to get it on the hotbar. Throw that guy down here. And plunk you right there. And then we need to select a recipe. Low density structures. So just click that. And this guy is off and running. I'm going to extend this to another little storage box. And a couple more connectors out of there. Okay, we're showing that we're short on power. So let's throw down some more solar panels. Boink, boink. And then you'll see this connector is asking for a filter in order to let items through. And the reason is we've got bauxite coming into the atomic printer. If we want, we can send bauxite right through that machine and kind of daisy chain a bunch of these atomic printers, which we're probably going to do in a little while. Or we can send the finished product out, the low density structures. So that's what we want in this case, low density structures. Now those guys are blowing out. Okay, now it says craft and connect an assembler to the atomic printer so it's receiving low density structures. Select the plasma engines. Okay, so we got another building to craft. That's these guys. Assembler. I'm going to craft 3 of those up. We're going to pin that onto here and add a recipe to it. Grab some surplus bauxite from you. Maybe a little bit of this silica. Have it on hand. All right, let's put the assembler on here. Now I'm going to pop that on my hotbar. Has it been built yet? Yeah, we got one of them. Onto the hotbar, and then you can go right there. They want us to pick plasma engines. That's on the intermediates tab. Boom. And just like before, I'm going to store these off into a cargo. What do they call it? Cargo depot? No, cargo hold. And if I can, I'm going to craft some more of those. 1, 2, 3. Short on power again. So how about another solar panel? Not it. Room right there. So we're good on power. This guy wants a filter just like the atomic printer did. This time it's going to be plasma engine parts. Let those store up. And yeah, let's keep going. Research ship assembly. Next, let's automate ship production. Press T to open the technology panel and research ship assembly. If you don't have enough research points, try killing a few of the local alien Urso. That's our enemy. Or put asteroid research bots in research centers. All right, let's do it. Oh, you see our mining bots? We've only got one left, and that guy, he just died. Our next step is to automate that process. So first we got to go into the tech tree, research this guy right here, ship assembly. That's going to take 15 research. And just by completing our little tutorial missions, they've given us some research, just happens to be 15. So let's hit research, boom. That is instantly researched for us. Now we need to build one of those. It's this guy right here, ship assembler. So let's queue that up. And I'm going to do my same little routine here. I'm just going to extend this out. Boom, boom. As soon as that ship assembly is ready, ship assembler is ready, I'll pop that on the hotbar and we will throw it onto our factory. There it is. Down to the hotbar you go and snap you on right there. And now we need to pick a recipe. It's going to be miner bots. And you see it only takes plasma engine parts, 5 plasma engine parts per miner bot. Let's click that. Then this guy is now going to start producing miner bots, and they will be automatically deployed to any mining station that requests them. Again, these guys are going to die off fairly quick. This ship assembler will deploy new ones as needed. So we're back to having 4 there mining bauxite for us. Very, very cool. Okay, now they want us to open the... Oh, looks like we have power issues. Yeah, the electricity is blinking again. Let's throw a couple more solar panels down. Now we should be good. Go to the map. Boom. Scroll around side to side. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. Got some kind of little Stargate thing over here. Ancient portal, it says, as I mouse over it, bottom right. Ancient cosmic structure of origins unknown. Then we got, oh man, we got some buddies here to take care of, it looks like. And some kind of structure here. Oh, it says Lumina Obelisk, an ancient obelisk that holds great power inside of it. Okay, we'll see what that's all about in a minute. We got a planet. There's stuff we can do with planets that we will get to. And there's this guy way down here, and also surrounded by unfriendly locals. And this is Celestara Oracle, a mysterious, intelligent force held inside an ancient structure. See what that's all about here real soon. All right, so that's the map. Boom. Now it says use the fleet panel. Press tab to open your fleet panel. Here you can request, destroy, and release ships. Go tab. This is my personal fleet. And it shows right now I've got 5 bats. And 1 construction bot. You'll notice in the fleet display here up here at the top left of the screen, it's showing I've got 5 bots out of 10 possible for my fleet. So it looks like this little construction bot is not counting against my fleet, even though it says fleet capacity cost 1 in the pop-up. Not sure what that's about. Like that should say 6 maybe, but we'll see. Let's beef up our fleet. Let's get 5 more. Just gonna right click on the bats, and let's see if it lets us spawn in 5 more. Okay, here you can request destroy. So we've seen that. So I'm going to complete that one.
You have proven yourself capable of wielding this sector. Only large stepping stones will be given as guidance from here. A Leviathan lurks somewhere in this space. Build the Dark Star Gate and send more of you through into the unknown, so that we may continue the great assimilation of the universe.
The dark Stargate that he's talking about, that's actually kind of our win condition. If we look at the tech tree, they give us some tech early for free. That's the one we just researched. Then there's a whole bunch more for us to research. You can see it all. Tons of this stuff. But it's all really, really, really useful. We're gonna make use of all of this as we play on. But as we get near the bottom, there's this guy down here, Singularity Navigation, that unlocks two things. Dark Stargate, that's what the guy was just talking about. So we build the Dark Stargate, and then that is going to allow us to build this Singularity vessel. And it says, a spacecraft capable of traversing through a black hole, constructed at the Dark Stargate, and it yields 5,000 black hole science. This is kind of the win condition, kind of like launching a rocket in Factorio. And similar to Factorio, it's going to give us science. In this case, it's a 5,000 black hole science. What do we use black hole science for when we're almost through the tech tree? Well, we use it for this guy. Dark Clip Manufacturing unlocks the ultimate technology. And this is just a way of basically sinking resources, building these dark clips. That's what use this dark, or what was it? Black hole science for. So that is our end game. We got a long ways to go before we get to that. Oh man, there's a lot of tech. All right, we completed the tutorial. Let's turn that off. Now our next objective, they're going to give us some bigger objectives. They won't come as fast and furious. It says produce research bots from ship assemblers. Research will no longer be given by objectives. We have to automate research bots in the appropriate stations. You can make your tech research a lot easier by having a ship assembler automatically produce research bots for you. Okay. We haven't even seen research bots yet. I'm going to minimize that. Research bots. Let's see. Right here, they gave us this tech already. We can see it in the tech tree actually. Just noticed it. It's this one right here. Asteroid science allows for the construction of asteroid research stations to automate the production of scientific research. This is unlocked and it allows us to build these research stations and then these research bots. Just like we automated the mining with our miner bots, we want to automate the research. Research bots act on, at least these first ones, they'll act on an asteroid. So let's set out to do that. Before we do that, actually, let's get some basic automated mining going for these two other asteroids so I'm not running around and doing it myself. And what we can do for that is I'll just do Control C. I'm going to grab that much. Bring it over to our buddy, the iron asteroid over here. I'm going to rotate this and plop this somewhere where it's going to be happy. Let's go out a little bit. How about right there? That gives us a room to scale up and down if we want to. Is this the way I want it? That looks different, doesn't it? Well, it just looks different upside down. I see. Yeah, that's kind of what we had. It's weird. One solar panel didn't. Oh, it's because I need to make more solar panels. Definitely, I have to have the resources in my inventory to do these cut and pastes. All right. Now we're mining iron and putting it into storage automatically. Let's do another one of these. We'll see. Grab you this time. What side? Doesn't matter. Maybe this side. I'm a little red-green colorblind, so it's hard for me to... There we go. That looks right. And you'll notice the mining bots are coming automatically. So when our chip assembler noticed we didn't have enough over here, it just starts sending some over. So now I got to make some more connectors. That's what that little blinking wrench is. I don't have connectors in my inventory to actually complete that construction. So we'll get those crafted up. My little construction bot will do his thing. If we count up our little bats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like our construction bot didn't count against our fleet size. Cool. So now we have some basic mining automated. What's it going to take to make these things? We need asteroid research stations. This looks like it's mostly iron ore. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of that. At least build one of those. That crafting up. Let's build 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want to automate the production of these guys. Asteroid research bots. Takes AI controllers and it takes plasma engines. We already have plasma engines being built up top. We're using those for our miner bots. We just need to make AI controller circuits. Let's see what those are made out of. They're under components. Those are made out of 100% silica ore. That should be a factory very similar to what we've got up here. In fact, we might be able to cut and paste some of that. See about doing that. Control C. In fact, I think I can take all of this to that guy. Down here to our silica asteroid, rotate that, pop you down. Wait for our construction bot to throw everything in. Oh, we got encounters here already. We're getting close to our enemies. Let's get my little plasma gun here and see if we can start taking these guys out. I'm going to run away for a minute. See if my guys will automatically heal themselves. Come on, guys. Back here for a bit. So these little remnants left behind are going to be free research for us. I'm going to steal those. To draw more enemies to us. I'm planning on taking these guys on right now, but we'll do it. All right, we lost one bat. We lost one bat. Let's craft another. We're going to clear out this area since these guys are kind of pestering us. I'll fly up here. Some more solar panels. Wait for while these guys are healing up. See this little health bar in this guy. Craft more of the stuff that I need for this build while I'm waiting. Waiting for this guy to heal up. We're going to take it back to these guys. All right, let's go in. One's flying around our ships, and the ones kind of being static here are spawners. See here, this is a stinger spawner. That's one of the enemies coming at us. And then this guy down here I'm shooting at now is a cutter spawner. Enemies aren't real strong early on. And once you kill off the initial fleet that's already spawned in, you do get a little breathing room to come and take out the spawners. Take these guys out so they don't bother us while we're doing our builds. Alright, so those guys are all gone, and we got some free research for doing that. What is this thing? Lumina Obelisk. What we can do with this guy is just right-click, use our mining laser, and charge it up. Boom. Right? And if you look at the top of the screen towards the left, we got our health for our ship. We got our fleet capacity, how many ships we've got, how many ships we're allowed to have. And then we got this thing right here, Lumen Orbs, used to purchase upgrades from Celestara Oracles. Lumen Orbs are these guys that just spawned in here. So let's collect those up. Now I've got 2. We can spend these for upgrades down here. This location. The Celestara Oracle. And there's multiple of these for us to uncover, and we got to clear out all the enemies. But we can purchase upgrades there with these Lumen Orbs. what that's all about. Okay, back to the factory though. Back to the factory. This case, we want to produce AI controllers, right? This one, AI controllers. They're made just from pure silica. That's kind of an easy recipe. Now we should see some of those coming through. Oh, this guy's going to want a filter. It's already default. There's a filter on this connector that's set to low density structures from our copy paste. Change that filter over to AI controllers. Those will flow through into here. I don't think we need them. I don't think we need this building actually. Go look and see what it takes. We're trying to craft these research bots. Oh, they take AI controllers and plasma engine parts. Okay, so we got two things we need to combine. So now we got the AI controllers. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of all this. That spawned in a chest here. This is what a kind of a chest looks like. We can just click it, grab the stuff out. Throw storage there for now. What we need to do is combine these AI controllers with the these guys, these plasma engine parts, in order to make research bots. In order to do that, before we do that, there's a research I want. It's this guy right here, mass drivers. This is gonna simplify our logistics quite a bit, especially in the early game and even later on. Let's see if we can get that research. We've only got 3.3 research right now. We need to get more. What we could do, we got two ways of getting research. One is we could go fight some more enemies. That's how we got the 3.3 research. Oops, I didn't select that. Queue and research. Now that's in the research queue. We could go fight more enemies, or we could just build our own. I think build some of our own research bots manually. Let's do it. Let's do that. I think that's the easier route. Here's our research stations. We'll throw those on the hotbar. We just built those a little while ago. Let's put those over here somewhere. Boom. Okay. Whoops, I was in the way, I think, for that last one. Boom. They're going to want power. More solar panels going. Now they're powered up. And then we can just craft some of these ourselves, the first batch, just to get that first batch of research. So let's do, I'm going to do 10 of those. While those are crafting up, I'm going to grab some resources. Okay, your fleet is full. These are going to count against our fleet. Go fight. Go fight. Need to get some ships out of my fleet. If we fight, we're going to lose some. That'll make room for me to spawn in the research bots. Here's our buddies. Got some of these guys. Get some free research by doing this. Got these spawners. I haven't lost any bats, so I still don't have room in my fleet. All right, and then we came across some new things here. These are comet fragments. They give us ice and organics, which we're going to need later. Let's mine them. These are just kind of starter supplies. There's going to be better ways for us to automatically mine these two resources later. This will get us started. I just thought of another thing we could do to get our research going. Oh, hey, we got a research bot. That guy, here they go. All right, good deal. These guys are now starting to craft. Somehow I must have freed up room in my fleet. Got 10 bats, I got a construction bot, and now these guys are being handcrafted in my own inventory. And they're starting to generate research for us. If you look at the top left of the screen, we're making progress towards the mass driver research. That's what we want. While that's happening, let's build the other stuff we know we're going to need. We're going to need one of these ship assemblers for the research bots. And it looks like I'm short on iron ore, so let's go get some of that. Grab up all that iron ore. Your miner bots are still getting automatically replenished. Some of that. Then we're going to set up production of these research bots over this way. Still waiting on things to craft. Are you complaining? Oh, maybe I need to be right near these guys. No active research selected. Awesome. We just got done researching mass drivers. Very, very cool. Let's move on to the next thing. Bad damage. That increases the damage of our little fighters. This guy increases how many fighters we can have by 20. Let's grab that one. That queued up and do the damage one too. We'll add that to the queue. These are junctions, which are going to allow us to kind of like splitters for our different connectors. Let's get that added to the queue. What else? This is a defense platform. Let's add that. That's going to allow us to house those bats somewhere else in a station so it can defend itself. The hangar for spaceships, so our little bots. So I'm going to get that queued up. And what else? We'll do these cargo logistics too. Now the research tree's full. We've got our research bots doing their thing, and most importantly, my construction queue is clear. Let's build ship assembler for our research bots. And then here's those mass drivers we're talking about. We're going to need at least 2. I'm going to queue up 6 of those. And we're going to need more connectors. What am I short on here? Like bauxite. So let's grab some bauxite. Some of those queued up. A couple of those. And 10 more solar panels. All right. Let's build. Let's build. Here's our ship assembler. This guy's going to want power. We can throw a couple of solar panels on here to get us started. There and there. Get this guy a recipe for research bots, asteroid research bots. Now we need to bring in these guys, AI controllers, into here. Let's do this. Let's do a couple tubes. Storage. Couple more tubes. And our new buddy right here, mass drivers. Let's put those in the hotbar somewhere. And plunk this guy down right there. And over here where we've got our AI controllers, let's fork this off. We don't have splitters yet. I can kind of use these cargo boxes as a splitter, but they're not super effective. They're going to send all the resource one way. Like if I had to try to split this off. I'll do the trick for now. And we'll plunk down one of these guys. Mass driver. Now this mass driver is going to shoot any resource within its range here. You can see. So I want to set the destination. Got this guy selected. Set destination. I want you to shoot resources over to that mass driver. And I want you to send these AI controllers. I'll just click that. Boom. I set a filter here for AI controllers. There we go. Now we're sending AI controllers into our ship assembler. The other ingredient we need are these guys. This is where we actually need that junction. Not researched yet. We'll see what happens. Branch off of this storage box. Boom, boom. Put down another mass driver. And we need that to be received somewhere. I wonder. Let's do it right next door. Maybe this will look better. Keep this up. Put a little bit of buffer storage there for the heck of it. Up. And we need more solar. Throw 2 on right now. And we need to send some resources down. So this time, plasma engines. That mass driver. Filter plasma engines. Destination. That guy. Easy peasy. Set a filter on this connector so the plasma engines can find their way up. Check it out. Check it out. We are now automating the production of our asteroid research bots. So that is going to help us move down the tech tree super duper fast, or a lot faster. Our mining bot automation, I think is, ooh, these guys are itching for power too, right? Add some more power. Tuck some in. We're going to have other options for power as well as we play on. Right now it's solar panels. Not super effective, but they work. All right. What I was saying is this guy, this ship assembler is able to keep 3 of our mining rigs up and going. I don't think the research bot, this guy's going to be able to keep 4 of these research centers fully staffed. So let's add another ship assembler. Got to craft that up. This will be fairly easy. While we're waiting for that to craft, see, I got all these bots hovering around my ship. If I don't want to see those, down here, kind of bottom right-ish, I can click a button, boom, and hide them. And they will show themselves once we get near an enemy. I won't be able to find an enemy anytime soon here. Found some of these. We can grab these real quick. But they'll pop out again when we get near an enemy. So if you don't want to see them while you're building factories, it's the button down here, or it's, I think, F3. I grab these resources since I see them here. All right. Pin on one more ship assembler. We're going to do it right here. Ship assembler. Boom. All I need to do is throw 2 connectors. Boink, boink. One for our AI controllers and one for our plasma engine parts. Set a recipe on this guy for research bots. And of course, they need more power. Let's throw solar panels at them for now. Boink and boink. Now we've got double production, and we'll get more research bots manning these asteroid research stations. We obviously have to hover around an asteroid. This asteroid eventually is going to go away, but we can move these. Not bad. That's not bad for a start. This might be a good place to end the first episode here. We've got some initial automation going. We're automatically mining all 3 asteroids that we've got access to right now: bauxite, iron, and silicon. We automated our mining bots, and we automated research, and we researched the mass drivers and are making use of those for some of our logistics. We've got other options too. We've just seen the connectors so far, which are like our conveyor belts and these mass drivers, but there's a couple other options at least that we can use to move resources around that we'll see as we play on. But oh man, this is a cool game. We're just getting started. Um, just completed that big objective. Next objective, we got three of them. One is to go purchase an upgrade from a Celestar Oracle. That's this thing down here. Maybe once we upgrade our fleet. Oh, it looks like our one of our upgrades took place. We can add 20 more ships to our fleet. That's going to help us clear out this area. Here's the Celestar Oracle. We'll try and get to that next episode. Go down there and purchase an upgrade. That's his first objective. We want to automate bat production. I think we've got everything we need to do to make that happen. So maybe next episode 2, then produce medium density structures from atomic printers. That'll be a piece of cake. We'll just think this is, we're going to leverage our iron asteroid to do this, and that should be super simple. So that will be it for this one, though. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Final Factory. Again, I'm playing the recently released Overdrive update. It introduces a bunch of new kind of changes, streamlines the early game. In the early game, we used to have to worry a lot about the stability of our stations, the heat, and what's the other one? Stability, power, and heat. And they've kind of made that a little bit easier in the early game. But we'll see more of that as we play on. Again, I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support as always. And with that, I will see you all in the next episode.